be able to walk out and need assist one.
So did you get all the information I asked you to get for me? No,
Come in, sir. Come in, Carl.
You've
met Dr. Matthew. You met Dr. Matthew, have you?
I have met you before. But you're recording this? Yeah. When I'm allowed to. So where was it up to? I've got short-term memory loss.
Stage 3.
Yeah, so what you call, once you start showing stage 3 of a parasite infection, all your information gets used against you, yeah? And then what it is that information you give is you're telling the stages of what happens to your body. Now, I drew microorganism parasites on my eyes years ago, and I gave it to the what you call doctors to take copies of it, and I actually gave it to what you call St. John's eye specialists, and they took a sliver of my eye. No one knew what it was until I looked it up, and they were microorganism parasites. Even then, when I turned around and showed it and said, what the hell's going on? No one done anything. No doctors are allowed to turn around and say, I don't know what's the matter with you. Doctors have to do a test to find out. But this is the sneaky thing about the NHS trust, and that trust should be taken off. Doctors have to pay for the tests. So doctors just give you painkillers and anti-inflammatories and won't give you the scan for it. That's actually quite rude. I'm in a meeting and that. But that happens. Now that you give me the freedom to talk, this is how I see it. The ADHD and the autism spectrum, I take in what's around me and then I work out what it's about, yeah. So the way I'm working it out is basically inject babies with parasitics, yeah, to break down the cellular structure. Oh yeah, cancer is a parasite, but none of you believe me. The strange thing is when you test people for cancer, what you do is you test them for everything. But the strange thing is, and I mean really, really, really strange, is not one is testing for their parasites. You either don't know that it's parasites, or you do know it's parasites, and you just want to know what the stages are of it, yeah. Now, parasites clone cells. If you clone cells, how do you know what's the difference? Oh, cancer come back? No shit. I already explained to you about frequency, temperatures, chemicals, stuff like that. To identify them, you can use different stages, different tiers and stuff like that to identify this. It's amazing, for all these years you haven't known this, but while I'm delusional I can turn around and say this. Yeah, so you basically inject us when we're kids and then we're growing up, and what it's to do is to break down our cellular structure so our body is constantly fighting, because our bodies have the ability to repair themselves, and if we're in a constant state of fighting and our cells, we're not going to be able to to replenish ourselves, and we basically have a life cycle. And what we're doing is we're basically use the information of the stages of the microorganism parasitics that user gave us. I got given tablets by the NHS. I was complaining about my chest, yeah. You give me tablets. After a couple of months, it destroyed me. I went to the doctor, the very first doctor I seen, he went, it's give you a bug. I'm like, how, why, what? He turns around and goes, oh no, go on, get out, take the tablets. Took the tablets. From there, I went upside down, my whole body. I went to the doctor. The doctor's talking about grinding your teeth. That's another sign of a parasitic infection. When you're asleep, that's your body telling you when you're grinding your teeth. How many people have mouth guards now, yeah? Have they been tested for parasites? No. It's like you know. How do I know this but you don't? And even when I tell you turn around and use all that evidence against me. Even when Dr. Rice said to me it's the weed, after 30 days, even when I was medicated up, I said, if it's the weed, why am I still like that? Put the medication up again. So I was basically walking around, just like putting one foot in front of the other, and that's all I could think. Yeah? So to me, if that's counted as normal, then I see it as, well, you drink piss and shit, recycled human piss and shit, parasites, parasitics, or blood, sperm, fucking all types of stuff, AIDS, fucking dead cancer cells in the water. Yeah, but there we are, we're drinking it. Then we get our shit and we put it on their vegetation, and then we go, oh, there's parasites on the vegetation. How did that happen? What's in the poo? Microorganism parasites, and that's what goes on it, and then they crop it, yeah, they spray it. But what a lot of people don't know with this information is, what happens is the babies don't die, the babies become immune to it, yeah? And that's the same as a mum and a dad. When they have a kid, why do you inject the baby straight away? Oh, that's for future viruses, that's what I got told. I'm not being funny, what does common mean? Common means everyone knows about it, or they have knowledge of it, yeah. Well, how come you haven't got a cure for the common cold, but you've got a cure for this so-called virus? It's bullshit. The thing is as well, you're talking about this virus. There's multiple things with this virus. Now, it gives you nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. How many people got tested for a parasite infection? Because that is also the same symptoms of what you call the coronavirus symptoms. And it's also the same as copper sulfate in water when you microdose the water to give you the symptoms. You look in your kettle and it'll be copper sulfate. It'll look like your kettle's been partying with Tony Montana. You're going to go, what the hell's that? You take a picture of it and you see what copper sulfate does to the body over a long period of time. Guess what? Gives you the symptoms of the coronavirus.
So Carl, can I just ask, if obviously you come here today for your appointment, Dr. Nuthouses is a psychiatrist, from a mental health perspective then, is there anything that you feel that we can do, or is there anything you've come here for today?
Oh, you mean what you call when you turned round and you said that it was delusional? Basically, me talking about parasites is like people talking about aliens 50 years ago. Now, the thing is you call me, body, delusional. Okay, it's not tools. I don't roll like that. What you call, you turn around and call me delusional. Can you do me a favour, Queen? Tell me how fucking delusional that is. Yeah? Read the numbers out for me, please.
So the 7 for inflammation.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Oh, is that 10? What does that say there?
Oh, your score?
No, that's 10, isn't it? And that says 7 and 10. That says in high need of support, yeah? Where's me support? You haven't supported me. You turn around, you call me delusional. Dave, I turn around and ask you multiple times to get me information. Get as much as possible. You turn around and you mess me around. Even when I asked you to get me stool sample, you started chatting shit and I went, Dave, don't forget me stool sample. Then you went, oh, but I can't get your stool sample. Now, if I didn't fucking double check on him, I would have been asking him again, where's my stool sample?
So is this from a recent...
Well, that's a private one because you're fucking corrupt, yeah? And you want to take that trust off your top, yeah? So yeah, that's basically what I'm saying there. You're basically fucking conditioning people and we give you our results of what stages and what the parasites are doing. Now, as you can see, there is something the matter with me, but I'm delusional. I can't even go to a fucking doctor, or sorry the language, and I can't even go to the hospital because I'm down as so-called delusional. If I'm delusional, why does that test say that I am in high need of support? And all you've done was turn around, smiled in my face and called me delusional. Over 10 years I've been ill as a fucking dog every single day. You get a plastic bag, blow it up, crush it with your hands. That's my organs, yeah? I have pleaded for you to listen to me, help me, and all you've done away. Give me your information, you're delusional. You even wrote out of my book, you wrote loads of stuff. If I'm delusional, why are you writing all this stuff about parasites and what it does to the body? If that's delusional talk, yeah? Now this says that I am in high need of support. Now, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to cure myself, yeah, from this delusional state, because I'm smart enough to work out that this is not healthy for me, because me thinking like this has only got me locked up, has only got me drugged up, is basically ruining my life. So instead of me thinking this, I am the only person who has this power, and I'm changing what I think, this information on parasites, into a thought. Yeah? So that now is my thought, not what I think. But my thought on my situation. Yeah? Okay? So that now is my thought. This is what is going on. So what can you do for me?
How is it affecting you now, the parasites?
What parasites?
You mentioned about parasites.
No, what parasites are you talking about?
You said that.
No, that was when I was what you call, declared, delusional. I'm not delusional now. I've just told you.
So,
that's my thoughts on it. When I was delusional, it was parasites. Now my thoughts on it is, well, give me an answer, what it is. I'm asking you, what's the matter with me? Because I don't know. Because these are my thoughts now. Yeah? So I have basically now just de-delusionalise myself because you don't have the power to do it. Only me.
Is that
So,
can I just
so
ask
you can
you
just
now?
stop a second. And what you can do now is go on your computer and de-delusionalise me, thank you very much. Because I'm smart enough and I have enough knowledge to know that that was sick for me. Because I'm not living there now. I'm living here and this is fresh.
Since you got them results then, have you been to see a specialist or anything with them results?
Well, I'm not being funny. At that time I was delusional, so no doctor would actually see me or listen to me. You know.
I can add something in,
So the
Carl,
thing
if
is-
that's any
is
use
like that.
about... You showed us that. Let me be very, very quick.
And the thing is as well, with Dr. Raj, when I was in the Nuthouse, I had an inflated foot, it's on a document, yeah, and I said to Dr. Raj, what about my foot? And he smiled at me and went, there's nothing the matter with you, yeah. Even the nurse looked at me and I went, you can see that, and he just shook his head and went, no, that's not right, that. And then when I also tried to challenge Dr. Raj, it was just smiles in my face and I was just pushed to the side. Nobody wanted to really listen to me information. The thing is, you also turn around and call me highly intelligent, but then call me delusional. Now you can just call me whatever you want, but not delusional. So I can actually go, when I go to the doctors or I go to the hospital now, I won't have a mental team there because I'm not delusional. Yeah, cool.
So is it affecting your body in any way?
Well, my results would be saying,
But how does...
but the thing is it doesn't matter even if I tell you what's happening with me, because you're not a person who does this. But mind, body, that's where the connection is, yeah? So that's where I'm at. I need to be speaking to someone on them, terms and stuff like that. Have you ever undiagnosed someone as delusional?
Over time, maybe. Over time.
Well, you're going to do it now, aren't you?
And since...
Well, you've got no choice because I control what my reality, and I've changed my mind. And you're witness to it as well. What I'd like as well, at the end of this, I'd like your thoughts and what you think of what I've said, yeah? Now, everything that I spoke about at the beginning is a thought. None of that is real, yeah? Like I said it because you give me the freedom to say that. And now, ball, game, let's play.
I think just one thing, Carl, I think if there was a man, are you having any thoughts to hurt yourself? I just need to ask the question, that's all.
You mean killing myself?
Yeah.
Like, click.
Yeah.
Hot shower, not as much as making love to two women, one being a nurse and one being a busy woman.
Okay.
So that's healthy.
Okay. And I think there was a mention that you'd said that you were going to burn down the flats and stuff.
Well, that was when I was delusional.
Okay, not now.
No, that was when I was delusional.
Okay.
That was when I walked in, but I'm not delusional now.
Okay.
The thing was, at that time when I did say it, I said that I was going to burn down my flat with water. Yeah.
Right.
So how do you work that one out?
Okay.
But I'm delusional, so how do I know it's not petrol? I wouldn't have known that it was petrol instead.
Okay.
Okay.
So, have you seen your GP at all?
Who's my GP?
I think who is your GP? I don't know.
Dr. Young, didn't it? He's still with that practice, Carl.
Brownlow, are you with Brownlow?
Yeah, Brownlow. Yeah.
Well, I couldn't go in there, could I? Because I was delusional at the time.
Okay. Perhaps you could speak to them and see if they can do, because obviously they deal with the physical health side of things.
Yeah, but people need to answer for this, because this could have been prevented.
Okay.
And it wasn't prevented. And I pleaded, this is the thing as well. When I was there, yous had a result. I had a result done, yeah. Yous lost 2 results. This is why I'm saying take that trust off. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve the trust. Trust is earned, you know. And the majority of people that work in the Nuthouses shouldn't work there. They can't even take care of a cat, and a cat can take care of themselves, you know. And when I've been in there, some of the people I think to myself, wow, you know, this isn't fitted for you. But for the majority of people, it's just about the money, and they don't really, you know, they're not adapted for the the job. The thing is, with Dr. Raj, when I'd seen Dr. Young, I'd done 2 stool samples. At that moment in time, I had wriggling. I had depression. Now, depression is also caused, by parasitics, as far as to my thought of knowledge. Yes. Is causes depression because of B12 deficiency, but also doctors will give you vitamins with it, and then nobody asks, hey, where's all the vitamins, the goodness going out of the body?
Would you be interested in treatment for this the parasites.
Well, it's not parasites. Like I said, you're saying parasites. I said these are my thoughts on it. So are you saying that I've got parasites?
If you're giving
You want to be
Carl,
careful,
I can-
you know, because you're telling me I've got parasites.
Carl,
Just from your results,
No.
though, is that what that's indicating?
No,
Or-
I don't think it is. I don't think it's indicating that. But the thing is as well, is, you know, when people take blood, parasites, as far as thought of knowledge, parasites is about pressure of the body, yeah, and that's where I think internal combustion can happen, yeah, because of the chemicals in our body. But with parasites, they pressure the body, yeah, and that's how they do it. So when you take blood out of a pressure into a pressure syringe, that becomes void. It has to be taken out of it has to be taken in a different syringe because it destroys it because of the different pressure gauges, you know, stuff like that.
So that
But
test you did, is there a specialist who you can see for that? And is there a specialist because you?
I can add something here about. Let me speak for a minute. I showed that test to one of our GP trainees, and what he said, Carl, was there's no cancer markers. I can't remember everything because it's about 6 months ago. No cancer markers. There's stuff that can be looked at through diet and that, but there was nothing alarming. And that was one of our GP trainees because I said I'd do that and I did it, Carl.
wait there a second. Wait there a fucking second.
Yeah.
You just said it's not alarming. Oh, Carl, he's just said it's not alarming. What's them numbers again? Sorry, 7 and 10. I told you, listen, this is the thing, you don't know me. I wouldn't lie over my fucking health. I wouldn't. People are even saying now, even people have said, dude, what the fuck's up with you? I've got purple, see that purple lump on my eye? I took a picture of it and went, what is it? And it come back, oh, cancer. You know what's the funny thing? I've been saying to you doctors who do health, what's that on my eye? Don't know. Put a cream on it. No, what is it? Don't know. Do you want to put something else on it? What else can I put on my fucking eye? What is it? Give me an answer. I don't know. Where's my test? That's what happens as well a lot of times. You're saying around, and you said to me, we don't know, the NHS. And I was asking, what's the matter with me? Take the painkillers, take the anti-inflammatories, and I'm saying that's like putting a plaster on internal bleeding. What's the matter with me? I don't know. And I got asked to leave. I'm like, how, why, what? Because that's the way I am, I need to know. And go on, get the hell out. And I'm getting there, I'm standing outside the door like, what the hell? Take the painkillers, take the anti-inflammatories, no one want answers. And I was taking myself to specialists, to a GU clinic and all that. And then the doctor's going to me, go down there. And I'm like, I was there 5 days ago. I'm doing shit off my own back. I don't need you to tell me that. I turned around and said to the doctor as well in Shield Road, I said to her, I'm going down to the Liverpool Tropical Centre. My stomach was inflated, yeah. She turned around and went to me, good luck with that. I walked all the way down there. What did they say when I got to the door?
Go on.
You need to be referred by your doctor. Wait there. I told the doctor I was going there, and the doctor went, good luck with that. Was she saying that in like, good luck because you need me to sign that?
Right, yeah, possibly.
Yeah, taking the piss. And that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying I'm going to the GU. I'm asking her what's the matter with me, with my stomach inflated. She's going, I don't know. So I'm like, right, I'll go to the Tropic Centre to see if someone can answer me. Oh no, you need it to be signed by the person that I told that I was going. Now if I just went, I go to the Tropic Centre, boom, and ran out the door, I'd understand that, but I didn't. And she said, good luck with that. Definitely, you know, take that trust off. Take that trust off. I'm being serious. That is not cool. And this is the other thing as well. Shall we talk about the cortex and the OPTF? Right? Shall we talk about the cortex? And should we talk about the neurons? Would you like to, give us a little blast of your information on what you've got? Because also, do you know that the majority of people you've got locked up as mental health patients? Give me information on the cortex, please. Give me your information, what you've got on the cortex. I want to be educated, but I'm half educated anyway, but go on, far away. And the thing is we work at stages, levels, tiers, to the core. Yeah, that's how we try and work.
Well, the cortex is primarily helps us to control parts of our body, helps in movement, helps in, physical activity, thinking. So the cortex is where it all starts and, it goes ahead. So that's sort of a primary center. What I wanted to ask Carl is...
Right there, no, go on, carry on.
I wanted to check, mental health wise, do you feel you need any support from us? Because we are a mental health team.
Yeah, but you haven't given me no support, have you? What you've basically done is you took me information. This guy here, Dave Richards, Swiss Army knife, Dave Parasitic Richards, yeah, just gets information off me, and I've asked him multiple times to get as much stuff for me as possible, yeah, and he hasn't done it. So this is why I'm saying all of that when I was thinking at that time that parasites were real, yeah, that was unhealthy for me, and now that isn't a reality. That's just thoughts on it, yeah. That I don't need no help because I basically, if you work it out yourself, I can manage in life.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, that's fine. I think that's all what we want to know. If you feel you can manage, and that's okay. Do you feel you need any follow up from us?
No, I wanted to move from a flat that Dave was supposed to help us with, and said that you'll be there for 6 months, and I've been there for a year. So Dave actually doesn't fucking know anything, do you, Dave? Because you said I was only going to be in my flat for 6 months. I told you how much it burned me fucking head out. And even when I said, listen, I have like these conditions and shit, banging and all stuff like that, it's like I'm in fucking prison. I hear doors banging all the fucking time, and it echoes because I've got sensitivity, you know? And I asked not to do that, and it's like all the opposites to it. Yeah?
Do you want me to explain anything about that, Carl?
No, because your help isn't needed anymore, because you don't actually help anyone. Where's my information that I asked for, Dave?
About delusional disorder?
Yeah, and where's my information about all my stuff? You didn't send it to me email.
I sent it
you didn't send it.
else, yeah.
No, and see, this is what I'm talking about. He doesn't listen. I said, I've had an argument with my sister at the very beginning of the conversation. I am not speaking to our kid. I gave you my email address. Yeah, and I said, please send it to me. I need to quiet down a little bit. I said, please send it to me, and you didn't. Yeah, you basically, little parasitic motherfucker. Remember when you came round, sorry for the language, remember when you came round in front of my sister and you said to me, Carl, at any time, no, he said this, he said to me, Carl, at any time you can tell me to fuck off. And I said, I will not tell you to fuck off unless you're not doing your job. Well, you don't work for me no more, you don't give me no support, so fuck off, Dave. Okay. I'm sorry about that, no more language like that, because that's out of order. But he did say I can say that, so there you go. Enjoy. Yo, I actually kicked you in the balls and you're smiling about it. Yeah.
Carl, I think if you feel, from a mental health perspective, you can manage, and we don't need to follow you up. We can look at discharging you from the team as such.
Well, I don't want to work with Dave. I want somebody else, please.
Well,
that's the way it has to be, because
But you said that specifically.
No, it's okay, because I would like support, because I actually want to go through yous to see who's actually capable of doing a bloody job. And I did swear that I did actually, I thought of that and sent it into a bubble. Yeah, so I do want to work with people in here, and I want to see what I actually see what you're capable of, yeah? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do documentaries on it, yeah? So you get me someone who's fit and able, or we can restart with Dave and show how bloody fucking, sorry again, useless he is, yeah? Because he hasn't helped me. Show me where my help has been. I am on this, yeah, I'm on this. I turned around and told Dave I'm sick, yeah, and you've got me here in a mental health place while my body's at 7s and 10s, yeah? So roll with that for a moment. I've been like this for 10 years and nobody has listened to me. So at this point, you should actually listen to me for a change, because I'm here to help you. If you think drinking recycled human piss and shit's healthy, you're fucking wrong. Change that straight away. Yeah?
Carl, I know what you mentioned. I've heard what you mentioned over there, but he's one of our most experienced nurses as well.
Experienced in doing what? Nothing. Like the people on sites that usually stand there, look like they're doing something, but do absolutely nothing. I don't want your best. I want your worst, and I want to train them.
Okay. So, Carl,
why are you saying, when you just said okay, are you being serious, or was you just saying okay and bumping me off? Because when you've just said okay, that's me now expecting one of your worst. Okay, because did you take that in when you just said yeah?
What we will do, Carl, is we'll have to discuss within our team to see what we can offer you, yeah? And then we will get back to you.
What, like an oil tanker?
Whatever it is.
No, you said you can offer me something. Okay, well, after this, I'm not delusional now anyway. Okay. So I would like you to give me your thoughts and what you think on this, on this interview. I'll go outside and have a smoke. Just want to take your time. Don't turn it off, please.
Yeah, no, I think I'd
like your thoughts.
Carl, we're going to stop the discussion. I think obviously you're very worried about your health, and people have.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
My test results are.
Yeah. Okay.
Because this is life now. I've been living like this, so I'm just like adapted to it. It's like having your arm chopped off. Or you're born without an arm, and someone goes, what's it like to not have an arm? If you're born without an arm, you've never had an arm, so you've always been like that. It's when a person hasn't got the arm, and then you go, what's it like? And you go, oh, I've got phantom and all that stuff. It's only when you haven't got it, when you have got it.
So I think, if there are specialists who can look at it and help you.
What type of specialist and what type of help do you think I might need?
Well, you might need blood tests and speak to your
Don't
GP
talk to me
about
like
it.
that, please.
Yeah.
No, don't talk to me. No, what did I say is at the top of my list? What I don't like doctors asking me.
Blood test.
Bam! And what have you just turned around and done? This is the thing. You just don't actually fucking listen to me. So I'm going to walk out of here. The thing is now I am not delusional. Thank you very much. Because I'm the one in control.